Don't get too intimidated by it. So this case here, you are given this result here. Okay, show that this can be expressed as this form. When you see this form here, what you do is, it cannot be matter of difference. This one is definitely not matter of difference because one is that there's no difference between them. So what you need to do, just expand it first, okay? When you expand, be mindful. R equals to 1. This is r minus n. 2 minus r plus 1. Because the telltale sign is this, guys. You see that this is r, this ur here is r over 2 to the power r. You can only get that when you expand it. So if you put this as over 2r like that. Okay. So when you expand it, it will be slowly r equals to 1, r over 2r. Just expand the term here. Here we just expand it, okay? Expand it in. So once you expand it already, you will get 2r plus r minus n over 2r minus n. Okay, then what do you do next? So of course you split it up. Then they say use a result, given result. So this is r2r. Careful, this one is very careful. Okay, you can split up to each individual term if you want to. You can just mix these two up. These are two linear terms if you want to, but if you're too confused, you just leave it as like that. It's fine. Then minus n, r equals to 1, n over 2r minus 2r and r equals to 1, n. Now, constant can bring out. Remember, this constant can bring out. Constant here can bring out. This one cannot bring out. This is not a constant. It's a running number. You run from 1 to n, so you cannot bring that out. You can only bring out the constant. Okay? So how do you actually do most of the heavy lifting for you already? This one. First thing you should know is AP. This is just a constant, so it's also an AP. This constant here is also AP. This one here is a GP. This one here from result. The first one is like, the constant is this one. The first one here, constant. The second one is the AP because it's a linear. Then the subsequent is the GP. You have to know that. Have to know that. It's not rocket science here. If you're stuck, always expand it out slowly. You will get to see the whole thing there. So this one would be from the result given, which is this one. Just copy this one because it's 1 to n. No need to change of base. This question is kind because it never asks you to change of base. And change of base is another monster altogether. Okay, so this is just 2 minus n plus 2, 2 to the power n. 2 to the power n here. Okay, from the result. This one is an AP. If you're not too sure, just do this 1 plus 2 plus 3. When r is 1, it's just 1, 2 plus 3 all the way to n. The subsequent one, you can just bring it out. I'm going to bring the n out. So this case here, can I rewrite this out? I bring out the n here. This will be 1. Bring out the n here. This will be 1 as well. So this case here, just be n. 2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 2 plus 2 to the power 3 plus all the way to 2 to the power n. Okay. The last one will just be n 1, 1, 1, 1 until n. Okay. So same thing. The number of terms here, all of them will have the same number of terms because it's top minus bottom plus 1. Okay. But this case here is very simple in the sense that it's just n. It just happens to be n. This question is actually quite kind. Alright. This one is okay. This is 2 minus n plus 2, 2n. AP formula, number of terms over 2, first term plus last term. So first term plus last term. Okay, here, first term plus last term here. Then this is a GP formula. A 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r here. Okay, the last one will be n times that's just n times 1. That's about it. So you can actually quickly do this as 2. I'm going to just... The only thing that is confusing is too many moving parts here. minus. These two can minus away. These two can minus away. They are half. This is n. Let me just do this properly. What do you want? Yeah, okay. Good job. Okay. Then we will get... there's no constant, so the 2 will be in front. N over 2. Okay. This is algebraic manipulation. What we need is 1 dn, dn plus n plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to factorize it out. This is manipulation really. This 2 will give you this. This 2 factorizes the half out n. Okay. Then this will be 2 plus... The rest is just manipulation. So I don't think I will just go in depth here. Okay, if you want to go in depth, we can. I will just slowly do it. So n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1. Oh, I see. Okay, n plus 1. Bring it out. Careless there. Jalat. Okay, let me just slowly look at where my mistake went on. There. Minus 2. There you go. Great. C and D is to determine, so C is 2. Okay.